What's going on, gamers? Huge day coming up tonight or tomorrow, depending on when you're going to be playing Helldivers in the Xbox world. We got some stuff to talk about, and then we got some goals that we know we need to hit. So looking right here, Xbox just tweeted it not too long ago, right? We're talking about literally 22 minutes ago, and I was thinking about how I want to make this video. And I was also trying to look for this old comment that I couldn't find, but they'll resurface again if you knew who you were. They were leaving comments basically saying that this game, they don't think that it will sell more than 250,000 copies on Xbox. So y'all gonna have to prove them wrong. And I know you're going to. It's gonna sell more than that. I mean, it's Helldivers. But things get interesting because I also want a type of a poll idea. And what I mean by that is, who is going to sell more? Helldivers 2 on Xbox or Gears of War on PlayStation? I want you guys to give me that answer down in the comments. That's going to be an interesting thing to talk about, right? I was like, you know what? Let me think of some topics in my head to make this very interesting, and that's one of them, right? Good idea. So yeah, Super Earth calls for aid, and Xbox will answer Helldivers 2. Where's your master race? Yeah, you know what we're talking about. Halo. It's going to be nice. Remember that that's coming. For y'all that also are going to be thinking about getting it on PC if you're on PlayStation, right? Or you're thinking about double dipping because you just love Helldivers and you want to get it on Xbox, remember, guys, this is something that I'm going to clarify for you. So, cross-play, but no Game Pass or cross progression. This is something important because we need to know about this. This is what kind of annoys me and why I was telling people in a couple other videos that if you guys do want me to play with you on PC, because I was thinking about getting a PC version, I wouldn't mind if somebody sent me a code or something or tip or whatever. Otherwise, I don't want to double dip because the cross progression. So I'd have to go on my PlayStation and activate my PlayStation Plus again. And I just don't really feel like doing that. But if that's the method and I see people are having a good time, yeah, it's whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, no cross progression, guys. Kind of a bummer, right? So choose your platform carefully. So people are not sitting there thinking that they're going to be able to carry over their progression. And it makes it clear right here. Arrowhead has clarified that cross progression will not be included. That means Xbox newcomers will have to start fresh instead of carrying over progress from other platforms. Important information here, guys. That's why I wanted to get that out. And then we see pre-order bonuses right here. Players who pre-order from the Microsoft Store can choose between the standard or the super citizen. Then you know the bonuses are right here. I'm going to get you guys the times. They're right here. Los Angeles at 1. So for me, that's going to be 11 o'clock. If you're on the east, it's 2 o'clock. Sorry. Yeah. No, sorry. 3 o'clock. I had that wrong. 3 o'clock for me, 1 o'clock on in California, and 4 o'clock on the east. Instead of going back, instead of going up to, I went back to. Sorry, didn't mean to confuse y'all. So I can also have another thing right here for you guys. Los Angeles, 1 o'clock a.m., right? And Los Angeles is 2 hours behind Texas. So it's 12:25 for me right now in Texas. If you're on the East, it's 1:25 p.m. for you. So all you do is add 3 hours to Los Angeles. It's going to be at 4 a.m. tonight if you're on the East. It's 3 a.m. for me, 1 o'clock for California. As we see in Chicago, as I said, it'll be 3 if you're on the East. Oh, wait, they're kind of... Yeah, why would Chicago be only 2 hours ahead of Los Angeles? It should be 3 hours. Yeah, Chicago should be 3 hours ahead of Los Angeles. That's weird, but I mean, you get to play an hour early. Okay, so I was looking at it, and then New York is 4. That doesn't make any sense. What the hell? Why is Chicago getting 3, but New York is getting 4? What a weird. Okay, CDT, EDT. I don't know, man. But anyways, you guys get the times here. So basically, if you didn't get it, yeah, 1 o'clock in Los Angeles, 3 o'clock in Chicago, 4 o'clock in New York, and I guess if you're in Texas where I'm at, it's 1 o'clock. Or 3 o'clock, sorry. Same as Chicago, which is kind of weird because it's like, okay. Unless somehow Chicago is on the same time clock as Texas, because that's what they're saying. So we have another post right here that says, tomorrow you are dropping into Helldivers, right? Yeah, guys, it's going to get very interesting. Xbox players preparing for August 26th. This is a funny post. I'm going to write this for you guys. Guys, look at this right here. This is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, y'all. They're coming heavy, and they're ready to gun down stuff. You got to think about this. This fits perfectly in the Halo universe. Like just this combination, when you just think about even Star Troopers, everything, Western society, just being obsessed with their shooting games. I just couldn't see a more perfect platform getting Helldivers than Xbox. I think it can hit 1 million sales. And remember, guys, you have to prove them wrong. They were saying, a lot of people are saying that it's going to be just like Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy 7. It's not going to sound like, man, you guys have the wrong idea, man. I think you're going to be getting proven wrong. So we're going to find out, aren't we? It's getting close. And for y'all that never played Helldivers that are getting in, I'm going to tell you, be very patient because the game is not easy. Start off on the lowest difficulty, learn the way it works. Remember, there's friendly fire. You can come down and kill your teammate in multiple different ways. So be patient, but once you break it in, you're going to love the game. Who else is getting up at 2 a.m. to welcome Helldivers 2 to our Xbox? See, that's the type of stuff right here I like to see. This guy's welcoming other Helldivers, not necessarily because they're coming on another platform, but just more people coming in the Helldiver universe. Right? I don't know if y'all remember, but back then, if you were up in the Helldivers Discord when it was out day one on PlayStation and PC, there was definitely some problems obviously going on. There was a lot of people that were kind of basically having things going on in the Discord saying that this game perfectly fits in the Xbox world and they think that they should put it on Xbox. And there was times where the forces had pushed us back and the percentage was so close. And if we had the Xbox community, we felt like we would have won that war and been able to push them back and would have had some more comrades. Funny stuff like that. I've seen people say that, even just on other platforms that probably were on PlayStation and PC. And they're not fanboys like that, but they just realize that, yeah, it's weird that you guys don't have that game on that platform because it perfectly fits in that world. Let's read some. It's not I using the vacay for ARC, but I'll be around 1800 EST. I figure I'll log a couple hours before work. 9 a.m. for UK. Oh, the UK is going to love it. For people who are on Xbox in the UK, you're absolutely going to love Helldivers for sure. Unfortunately, got work tomorrow. That's all right, bro. It's going to be there. You know what I mean? 4 a.m. for me, but I don't care. I need to do my part. See you there. These are people that are welcoming the Xbox community. The Xbox user base is going to be on soon as it hits. Who needs sleep? Oh, you know it, man. Just like they used to line up for shooters in the 360 days. I know the Xbox base. They will do that for a shooter. You know, Call of Duty, Halo, Gears. You have to think about that. That's why I say it fits perfectly. They're going to be all over there. They're going to spend money, all that. That's just understanding your base. Remember how we talked about before, guys, with focusing on your base, understanding your base? Well, Sony's being smart by selecting those games. Then you hear things about, you know, maybe other things like Marathon, all that. Those are all shooters. That fits in the demographic. So that's why I didn't get why people were getting mad. I'm like, you're just being a loser because more people are going to get on a game that's a live service game. There's nothing wrong with making a live service game be more expansive, more alive, right? In a world that it perfectly fits in, and that they said it, Sony themselves said it, what's the problem then? There's no problem. So yeah, cool stuff right here. Just kind of like talking about it. And yeah, let me know if you guys are going to be choosing Gears over this. Personally, I see the Xbox community saying, dude, we've been out of this, man. There, we could play it on Game Pass. No, man. We're going for Helldivers. That's more for the PlayStation community, but I do want to get another Spanks and Ponies. I can see that being a thing. And they're revitalizing the poll. MBG comes down and says, I hope Xbox players enjoy this game. It's one of the best. That's cool. I'll give that a like. Welcome, Xbox players. Welcome. Funny stuff. Due tonight, I think it drops at 1 a.m. PST. I could be wrong, though. Got to double check. I'm just seeing the responses here. I haven't seen this. You know the music, Time to Dance. Master Chief is coming on the scenes, too. Or not Master Chief, but Halo is coming on the scenes. It's going to be pretty cool. Yes, sir. Cool stuff. Feet first for Super Earth. Yeah, cool stuff. But yeah, guys, it's time. Let me know who pre-ordered already. You guys better get on it, man. You got to. Remember, guys, Sony is testing you. This is the biggest and most important test in Xbox history coming from Sony because it's the first big impact of something that perfectly fits. You guys got to support it. And even people in other communities, if you have the money, hey man, help out Xbox or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. So because I mean, it matters. It's going to mean something. This is a first impression, guys. Remember how important first impressions are in business and everything in life. Because you're saying that's how you're appearing the first time. And Xbox is going to be coming strong, and they're going to be lining up. And it's brothers in arms times. Freedom. All right, y'all. Peace out. Y'all know what's going down. Later.